Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ancient Echoes TV, where the wisdom of the ancients resonates for modern life. In today's video, we'll explore profound lessons of Stoic philosophy, a way of thinking that helps us stay calm amid life's storms and strong in every circumstance. If you value timeless insights from ancient philosophy, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell to journey with us. 5 Stoic principles for emotional control. The secret of staying calm in a storm. Have you ever seen someone standing calmly in the middle of a storm? Have you ever wondered, why can some people stay composed under harsh criticism, while I flare up at a single unpleasant comment? Are they born cold and detached? No, most of them are practicing principles discovered thousands of years ago. Stoic philosophy. Stoicism doesn't teach you to suppress feelings or become a machine. It teaches you to observe, understand, and manage your emotions the way a skilled rower understands a river's flow. Today I'll share with you 5 core Stoic principles to begin that journey. They're not dry theories, but living lessons you can apply right away to feel calmer every day. Principle 1. Distinguish what you control from what you don't. Stoicism says, life contains countless things beyond our control. The weather, other people's words, society's judgments. Yet one thing is always ours, our attitude and our response. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, release it. That is your first taste of freedom. Example, you're driving and someone cuts you off. You can't control them, but you can control yourself. Breathe deeply, slow down, instead of cursing. The moment you recognize that boundary, your anger cools. Prompt for viewers. Are you still gripping things that are not really in your hands? Principle 2. Watch your emotions like an outsider. A Stoic doesn't deny emotions. They observe them. When anger rises, instead of reacting instantly, they ask, this is anger. Where does it come from? What is it telling me? Example. In a meeting, your boss criticizes you in front of colleagues. Your ego explodes, but you step back mentally. I'm angry. Is it because I'm embarrassed or because it's unfair? Observing is like watching a dark cloud drift past. You realize emotions are temporary, not your essence. That moment of watching already softens the anger. Prompt. Next time irritation hits, try stepping back in your mind. Watch what happens. Principle 3. Reframe hardship as training. Stoics view adversity as a gym for the mind. Every unpleasant event is a chance to train calmness, patience, and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, lived amid wars and intrigues but wrote in his meditations, others may insult me, but I choose not to insult back. That's not weakness. It's practice he set for himself to grow stronger. Example. You receive news that your project failed. Instead of collapsing, ask, what can I learn from this? When you treat each insult or failure as a mental workout rather than a disaster, negative feelings convert into energy. Prompt. What's bothering you today? Can you turn it into your mental gym? Principle 4. Prepare your mind for the unexpected. Stoics have a habit called premeditatio malorum, foreseeing misfortunes. Each morning they spend a moment imagining, today I may meet a rude person, lose money, be misunderstood, not to be pessimistic, but so the mind won't be shocked when it happens. Example. Before a presentation, you remind yourself, the equipment might fail, the audience may ask tough questions, I might stumble. When something does go wrong, you're calmer because you've rehearsed it in your mind. This technique makes emotions less surprised and less explosive. Prompt. Tomorrow morning, imagine a few bad things that could happen. Notice how much steadier you feel when they actually occur. Principle 5. Nurture inner values instead of external approval. One root of emotional instability is our dependence on praise and blame, wins and losses, comparisons. Stoicism teaches, true happiness comes from living with virtue, not from living under others' eyes. Example, you publish an article. If your worth depends on how many likes, your mood will swing wildly. But if you base it on, did this content align with my conscience? Did it benefit the reader? Your heart stands like a mountain. Praise becomes pleasant but not a chain. Criticism becomes feedback, not a blow. Prompt. What really defines your worth, others' opinions, or your inner character? A combined illustration. A day in the life of Anne. Imagine an ordinary employee. In the morning, someone cuts her off in traffic. She recalls Principle 1. I can't control them, but I can control me. She breathes and yields a lane. At work, a colleague makes a snide remark. She applies Principle 2. Watch the feeling. Instead of snapping back, she notes her discomfort and lets it pass. At noon, she gets an email. Her project failed. She uses Principle 3. This is training. She asks herself, what's the lesson here? Before an afternoon meeting, she practices Principle 4, imagining potential problems. When her boss poses a tough question, she answers calmly. That night, she doesn't rate herself by her boss's approval, but by whether she lived with integrity today, Principle 5, and goes to bed at peace, though the day was full of storms. This shows Stoicism isn't far away. It lives in our small choices, bringing it all together. Stoicism doesn't make you a person without emotion. It makes you a person not ruled by emotion. These 5 principles are not remote theories, but practical life skills you can train daily. When you develop a habit of seeing into your feelings, treating adversity as practice, preparing your mind beforehand, and valuing your inner character over external applause, you become free, a freedom no one can take from you. Start with one small principle today. And if you want more deep Stoic lessons, don't forget to follow the channel so you won't miss the next video.